All right, everyone. Motor City Comic Con, the calm before the storm. It's about 45 minutes until the doors open here. People are still doing setups, but I would say most people are ready to go. They're just waiting. And the lineup outside, I wish I would have taken video. I mean, I'm not making it up. Like a mile long to get in, wrapping around the building. All right, it might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but huge. I would say thousands lined up. So yeah, people excited for Motor City Comic Con 2026 Spring Edition. All right, we're gonna go look around and of course do the same old thing, show you some stuff, talk to some people, buy a bunch of stuff, and we've also got to meet up with someone who bought a book from me, and I'm gonna exchange with them and chat for a little bit. But anyway, we got a lot to do here. All right, let's go. Hey guys, show hasn't even started. I already found probably way more than I can afford. Bronze Age horror galore. Oh yeah. One day.
Is this not about like the coolest booth I've had though?
Yeah, I mean, the stuff on the wall is amazing, and I don't know how I'm.
These boxes yet?
Well, I know. That's next.
Yeah,
that's next. No, I know. First book you pull out.
Like here.
I know. Wrightson, Neil. Yeah.
Like there's a big run of Weird War. Here's
Which
huge real run of Witch Tales. A huge, like all the Marvel books.
I know.
There.
Poor Marvel. Oh,
honestly,
Bernie.
Yeah, I don't hate on Marvel.
Me either. I love it, but
it's the value's not as high.
Right.
But
right.
Here, like some of these are like 20 to 50, and then these are, well, that one's number one, but there's a lot of them in here that are like $5, $6, $6,
I agree.
$5. I mean, these aren't bad copies.
No, I love them. People are just really drawn to the artwork of DC more,
but, you
right?
know, there's some Wrightson in here too.
Yep.
There's some Wrightson in those runs.
I know.
I mean,
yeah.
What's funny is like you could have taken the same cover though, right?
All right, the doors have opened, and I feel like I spent my budget before people even came through the door. So, probably just have to expand the budget a little bit. All right. So I'll show you everything, of course, but we're gonna go look over here now. All right, my favorite, you guys, mystery boxes with a t-shirt and a, I don't know, something to hang off your backpack maybe. Come get them. There are only 1 billion boxes left, so hurry up. All right, I'm with Jeff from Wisconsin, and look what Jeff got. What'd you get here, Jeff?
Well, we got the first Scarecrow cover, Detective Comics 73. It's got Jack Kirby, Joe Simon art. It's a rare book. It presents really well. Rob is the best. I'm excited about having it in my collection.
Yeah, you know, this is one that I really didn't want to part with, but you know, I put it up a while ago, and Jeff contacted me off to the side, so we figured something out.
Visitation rights, buddy.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. So, yeah, easy peasy. Congrats, man.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate
All right. Yep. Take care. All right, everyone. It's Sunday. We're going back to Motor City Comic Con. I went on Friday, coming back again on Sunday. We had a whole weekend of claim sales, so I couldn't stay long on Friday, and I missed all day Saturday. But let's go in, see what kind of deals we can get today. All right, guys, so a little behind the scenes here. If you're a vendor, a lot of people come in through bay door number 7 or one of the other ones. But let's go in. All right, guys, Alice Cooper just walked by. We got everyone here. Pretty busy for a Sunday. And I'm late. I'm about an hour and a half into the show. But we got many booths to stop at. I heard there's a booth that's got 40% off, so we're going there first. Let's go. All right, guys. 40% off. Everything back here. And like no slouch books. I mean, this is a great wall. Really good stuff. So let's start digging. And maybe a lot of modern stuff back here. Oh no, kind of a mix. Let's see. We will definitely find some stuff though, for sure. Alright, somehow we gotta get to these back boxes too. Alright, I gotta maneuver some stuff around here. Things are like near mint. Some of them. A lot of them. That's a nice one. Man, really nice grade. Let's do the next box. Why not? That one. These Marvel Collector's Item Classics are really nice and hard to find a nice grade. So House of Mystery is nice, but just the Eye Vampire ones really don't sell too well. Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck. Ooh. Bronze Age Hulk. Nice stuff. Iron Man 100 and 102. They don't have 101. You guys know what 101 is? It's Frankenstein. Yep. It's a good one. Usually that one's not in the box. Alright. Let's look at some more here. Action Comics. That's what I thought I saw. With the pin-up. First appearance of Parasite. Oh, another one. 65. That first Silver Sable, right? No. Alright, so that gives you an idea of what they've got back here. Some nice stuff. But we got to look on the walls as well for some deals. Maybe that Journey into Mystery pre-hero book. Alright. Alright. Making stacks. Lots of stuff in here. And I'm not done yet. A lot of boxes to go through. But we're stacking up.
Have safe travels home, man, and we'll see you at the next one, right? Absolutely.
Got my eyes on these pre-hero books. I'm a sucker for them. And Submariner 1. And that bad boy. All right, here we go. Here's my stack. Let's see what the damage is. That's a big sword. Awesome. Guys, I just spent an hour at that booth and got a lot. The 40% off booth. Lang's Comics, they are on the west side of Michigan. I don't remember exactly the city, but anyway, great stuff. I'm gonna do a video when I go out to their store because it is apparently the second largest comic and collectible store in the country, next to Mile High. So anyway, now we're gonna take a look at this booth here. They got some good stuff. There's lots of 9/8 House of Mysteries here. All white pages. If I spin the rack, love these racks. A few more over here. I thought that one was $217 for a minute, which is the Wrightson Scary Tree. But these are still great. Awesome stuff. And one more up here. All right. Alright guys, Sunday at Motor City Comic Con. Pretty darn busy. Well, that's good. That's good. That's the way we want it. People everywhere. But it's a good vibe. Good vibe. I'm enjoying it. You guys know I always say this. The Lego booth. Always one of the busiest booths at any Comic Con. People love it. All right, so I'm going through this box. I see some War as Hell, you know, okay stuff. Then I see some Weird War Tales, so I pull those out. And right at the back of Weird War Tales is arguably the best Bronze Age horror book ever. All right, not a bad price. This thing looks nice. So I'm gonna take it out. Look at the back, look at the inside. But my goodness, what a find. Wrightson. Nice Wrightson cover. Nope, don't need any Tarzan. Ooh, some Bronze Age Thor. I am a sucker for Bronze Age Thor. And oh, issue 207. Did you guys know Thor had a Halloween issue? 207. Where Demons Dwell. There you go. Now you know. Special haunted Halloween issue. Alright, we're getting it. Alright. Done it again, guys. Made a big stack. Some stuff here. Full Beware series, 1 through 8 or whatever it is. I don't know if that's full. Some early Ghost Rider. That guy. Big price, but really nice grade. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So, let's see what they can do on price. Alright. The backpack is full, and I've got a ton of books in my hand here. So I'm heading out the back door and put some stuff away, and then we'll come back. Let's go. All right, I don't show a lot of toy booths, but this is a Star Wars booth that is just, I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, this has got everything. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but I appreciate just the massive quantity of things that have been accumulated here and organized. I mean, it's pretty impressive. So, nice booth. I don't blame you. All right, anyone want Invincible? Lots of Invincible here. The owner of the booth said he had to go back Friday night and replenish because so many were purchased. So it's a good thing. Invincible's still hot. All right, guys, I'm at Lantern Comics booth. Good stuff as usual. Always good stuff. A mix of everything, right? Original art, comics, magazines, CGC, and then Kmart Comics is here with a lot of memorabilia, but this one in particular caught my eye. This Action Comics plaque. I held it. It feels like it's 20 pounds. Serial numbered 341 out of 800. Cold cast, and it's got the box. And I think it's got the number on the back as well. Yep. And they've got the number on the actual plaque. So just looking at everything in the booth. Great stuff as always. And there they are. There they are. Dynamic duo. Motor City Comic Con. Last day. Yeah, you're gonna be famous. All 2,500 of my subscribers. Infamous. All right, onward. Spider-Man and Power Rangers hanging out together, posing for people. All right, we're getting towards the end of the day here. We have about an hour and a half left of the show. I don't know how much longer I can go. I'm tired. Busy weekend. Anyone like Gundam stuff? Holy models. Lots of great stuff here that I know nothing about. More statues. I mean, all this stuff looks great. I still don't know anything about them. Okay, 1 or 2 more stops, and we're gonna call it a day here.
About his name, something like that. Vampire thing.
All right, guys, Motor City Comic Con has wrapped up. Few people left. I am making my way towards the exit, but it was a fantastic show. I'll tell you more about it when I get back, show you what I got, but absolutely fantastic. All right, we are heading out. Let's go. All right, Michael found his car. Creepy, but awesome. Okay, so there you have it. That was Motor City Comic Con 2026 Spring Edition, because they always do it twice a year. So they'll be back in November, but I've got a whole table full of stuff that I've got to show you. So we're going to try and make this quick. My thoughts on the show first. Great show. I really thought it was one of the best Motor City Comic Cons that I've been to in a really long time, years. And I've been trying to pinpoint why I think that is. And although I don't really have any objective data as to why it's better, I'll say this. I thought the comic book merchandise that the vendors had were really high quality. High quality. I don't know if I'm just getting better at looking for this stuff or just people are bringing better stuff, but I thought it was fantastic. There were some dealers there that brought really up their game this time, right? It was different. It was definitely different. And as you'll see, I got a bunch of stuff, right? But the other thing is that even with like the vintage stuff that I'm into, you guys know Bronze Age, Silver Age, even Golden Age stuff, but modern comics, even Copper Age comics, but Copper modern comics are really popular right now, and especially on the modern side with things like Invincible and Absolute Batman. Those things are just off the rails. So as I was talking to different vendors, they were selling tons of Invincible, tons of Absolute Batman, or just the Absolute universe in general. Just, it's going crazy, absolutely crazy. So I think that was good. Just the atmosphere was really good. The atmosphere is usually pretty good, but I always enjoy it because I go on Fridays and Sundays. I avoid Motor City Comic Con on Saturdays because it's just madness. And I heard it was crazy as well, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing for it to be super busy like that. Friday, you get your first pick at all the great stuff. And then Sunday, you get some deals. And I'm going to show you some of that stuff, right? But anyway, nonetheless, I'll give you some final thoughts at the end. But in general, I thought it was great. All right, so let's get into it. So first is a small group of books I got. This is actually the last booth that I went to at the end of the show. These are some higher priced books, but they're really nice. So an early Witching Hour, what is this, 13? Yep, Witching Hour 13. Detective Comics, I believe the price tags covering up might be $437 or $439, but I just have always loved that skull cover. Really well done. House of Secrets 103, classic Wrightson cover now. This one is really great, except for it's got a color breaking crease down here. So nothing I can do about that. But still, he gave me a good deal on it. And these are tough to find in decent grade. Now, there was one on a wall that was really, really nice. I swear that book might have been like a 9.0 or a little bit better. And I just thought this was on Friday. And I thought the price was way too high. So I rolled the dice and said, let's wait until Sunday. And it was the first booth I went to when I got in on Sunday. It was gone. So snooze you lose, but congrats to whoever got that one. So I get this Jimmy Olsen book whenever I see it. It's issue number 143, only because it's kind of Bronze Age horror-ish. It's Jimmy and Superman battling the ghosts of Dracula, Frankenstein, werewolf, and there are some other guys on there as well. But there were a couple issues where they battled those guys in here. It might either be the one before this or after this as well, but I like this. And if it's in high grade, I'll always pick it up. And then finally at this booth, this is a book and record set, and there are a whole bunch of these. When I was a kid, I actually had the Frankenstein version of this. But it's called The Curse of the Werewolf. But if you'll see, it is the cover from Marvel Spotlight number 2, which is the first appearance of Jack Russell as Werewolf by Night. So, big price tag on it. He had $75. He gave me good deals on all these books, but this thing is in great condition. Usually they're pretty beat up or mid-grade at most. This is really, really high grade. I did not open it up to see the record. I will do that, obviously. I'm going to see if it plays, and hopefully it does. But this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Man, I have a lot of memories of listening to the Frankenstein one as a kid. And back then, I was really young. I did not realize it was a Marvel comic book back then. But anyway, all right. And then this is the booth I went to right before the show opened on Friday. So I'm just going to do like speed round here. Louis Dominguez skull cover for Unexpected. The Witch Full Moon cover in Weird Mystery Tales. Wrightson cover. The Spooky Tree, House of Mystery, 217. I got another one of these as well. It's even nicer than this one, but this one's nice. This one, I don't know, 8-0-ish. Very fine. Nick Cardy, Black Cat, Unexpected. Louis Dominguez, Weird Mystery Tales, number 16, the Scarecrow cover. Love this one. Look at the claws on that Scarecrow. That's fantastic. I got a couple of those. I seem to always find these in pairs because it's almost the same color scheme. I know this has some yellow in the title there, but you've got the red and the gray and the black. But I always try to pick these up when I see them. I think they're both Jack Sparling. I love Jack Sparling work. He does great work. A couple Mummy covers, House of Mystery, House of Secrets. I think this Jack Sparling as well. One of my favorites, the Death in the Casket, going down the river, Black Cat on the front of the casket down here. Awesome stuff. Oh yeah, it says Jack Sparling right on the label. Dead of Night, number 4 werewolf cover. Me and my werewolf covers. Crypt of Shadows 8. This is kind of a recreation, almost a cover swipe. It's not the exact art, but it's very close to a Golden Age book, and I never remember what it is, so of course I'll pop it up on the screen. I actually have that book in a slab as well, the Golden Age one, but I just can never remember who it is or the artist, but I absolutely love it. Reminds me of the other Jack Sparling we just looked at. Wrightson Weird Mystery Tales. Jack Sparling again. Unexpected. Awesome cover. All right, so that was from the booth at the beginning, and now I've got a set. This is half the stack. It's probably 2 or 3 times this size, but this is from Lang's Comics, right? Anytime you see these labels on there, Lang's Comics, they had the 40% off on Friday, so of course I made a huge pile. I did not get much Charlton Bronze Age horror, but I did get these Monster Hunters. What is it? 13 and 14, I believe. And then Scary Tales with the Grizzly Bear, number 8. So Monster Hunters and Scary Tales are some of the harder to find titles from Charlton Bronze Age horror. The only one that's harder than these two is Haunted Love. And I don't think I found any of those this weekend. I don't remember if I bought them and they were just, or if I saw them and they were low grade and I just passed them up. I don't think I saw any. Okay. Continuing with the 40% off. This Batman 296, right? This Scarecrow cover has really grown on me the past year. And if it's in high grade, I'll always get it. And it's a newsstand because there were direct end newsstands when, by the time that issue came out. Just a Silver Age Batman 154 with a monster on the cover, of course. Detective Comics 381, Batman pushing Robin off the lighthouse. Well done. Neil Adams, Detective 407 with Man-Bat. They actually had 2 of those, so I picked them both up, both in really nice grade. And I always get this one as well, and I don't know who does the cover because CGC does not give credit to anyone. This is 481, and it's got a big old skull on it, and it's a newsstand. So always get that one. You saw this in the video, Marvel Collector's Item Classics number 18, the old, when Kirby and Ditko were doing the monster covers, right? These are the reprints. It was still right at the end of the Silver Age where they put these out, but fantastic condition on this one. Captain Marvel 33, one of the few keys in that title. Thanos cover, this is one of them, and ridiculously high grade on that. Brave and the Bold 80 and 81, so both Neil Adams covers. Him fighting this insect guy here, and then fighting Bork there, and Flash is helping out. Bork is, look how big that guy is. He is massive. I never pass up a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror if it's in high grade. Get them, you guys. If you ever find them a high grade, get them. I'm stacking these, getting them ready for our Halloween sale. Oh, by the way, my wall back there. So this weekend, right? I had Motor City Comic Con on Friday and Sunday, and then Friday night and Saturday night we had our Instagram claim sale. These are just some of the leftovers on the wall back there, and then we have a ton of boxes over on the floor there and on the table. We've got a lot left. Just couldn't get to it all, but it was an amazing 2 nights of sales, and I really look forward to those. So more to come on that. We're a few weeks away from the next one. I got a small stack of Werewolf by Night, ranging from issues like 8 through 40. Just really, really nice grade. They didn't have issue 10, which is the Tom Sutton cover. He did 9 and 10, but 10 is far superior in my mind. Thor 172. I just have always enjoyed this cover. You know, these battle covers like one-on-one and in high grade. Could not pass it up. Bernie writes in Swamp Thing. I got a small handful of Monster of Frankenstein, issue 5, 9. They did not have 8. 8 is the first time that Dracula and Frankenstein meet up. You can see here in issue 9, Dracula is still bugging, so to speak. Full moon cover. Issue 10 and 11 and 12. Guys, always look for, in your Marvel Bronze Age horror, especially if it's got a 25-cent price, look for your Marvel value stamps. Look for them. It's not in every single issue, but it's in a lot of them. And actually, it's even on some of the 20-cent prices, but most of them fell into the 25-cent range. And then Supernatural Thrillers with Living Mummy. I swear, you guys, all these ones I've been showing you, like these Marvel Bronze Age horror, are like, they've got to be all of them, if not, let me say it the other way around. 99%, if not all of them, are like 9.4 or better, near mint or better. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the last issue. And of course, his first appearance is issue number 5. But Marvel value stamps in here. Look for them as well. And then finally, the last draw I got from them, just a random Incredible Hulk. Another one of my favorites as a kid. Silver Age, issue 116, really nice grade. Not 9.4-ish, but I don't know, 8.085. Really nice grade. And then I got 4 slabs from them. You saw the ones I was looking at on the wall there. So early Tales of Suspense, issue number 4. So these old monster covers. Tales to Astonish, number 6. Invasion of the Stone Men. Tales to Astonish, number 7. So I got 6 and 7. And then last but not least, Journey into Mystery 53. Really like this cover. Really cool. Robot cover. It's in a 7.5. And just what is that? Is that electricity or smoke coming out of his hands? But really, really cool. But you do not see many slabs being bought at these shows, right? And even me, right? 90% of what I get are raws typically, but I couldn't pass those up for 40% off. Okay, last but not least, I do not remember, so I've got a stack here, all from the same vendor. I don't remember the name of the vendor, but very, very big booth, lots of different stuff, including 6 or 7 boxes of Bronze Age books that were in really nice shape, really high grade, and that is my MO, right? I'm looking for high grade stuff because the more, Bronze and Silver Age becomes popular, the more that come out of the woodwork, and, the mid to lower grade stuff ends up dropping in price because they're all over the place, and then people start going after the high grade stuff. That's just how it goes. So I'm at that point. So, okay, again, speed round, just stuff I got. Beware, this is number 1. I'm just showing you number 1 because it's a werewolf cover, but I got 1 through 8, all 8 issues. Tomb of Dracula, number 70, the only tomb that I picked up, and it's because it's the final issue and he dies in it. So people are looking for that one. And again, all these guys are like near mint. Okay. Ghost Rider, maybe the first love of my life when it comes to comic books, and platonically, I should state. But Ghost Rider number 50 was the first book I ever bought off the rack. I I rode my bike up to, I think it was 1980. So I would have been, 7 years old or something like that. Unbeknownst to my parents, rode my bike with my friends up to the local 7-Eleven. They had a bunch of comic books there. My friends had started buying them, and I was like, I want to go. And I bought Ghost Rider number 50. So I've always had a love for Ghost Rider. This, Marvel Spotlight number 6, is his second appearance because his first appearance was in issue number 5. So these have some big price tags because they're unbelievable condition. But I got 6, 7, 8. Look at that red. That is the deepest red I've ever seen. Number 9, back to a black cover. 10, another red cover again, so bright. And then a nice white cover, number 11. Witch Woman, right? I don't know if that's her first appearance or not, but nice cover. I did find one of these. I talked about this in the video. Iron Man 101. First time he meets up with Frankenstein. Frankenstein's got them all chained up there. And it's also the first appearance of Dread Knight. So the seller had this on the book, so I just left it on. All right. This is kind of random. Marvel 2-in-1. I got 2 of them. So issue number 8, because of course Ghost Rider is on it, and it's like near mint. And I got issue number 18. Why? Because the Scarecrow is on it. I like all Scarecrow covers. Marvel did an okay Scarecrow. I mean, he's pretty cool looking, but pales a little bit in comparison to some of the DC Scarecrow covers and, of course, Golden Age stuff. But I still like the Marvel Scarecrow. Thor 207, the Haunted Halloween issue. You saw I picked this up. Very cool. Him battling the wolf. Giant size Spider-Man and Dracula number 1. Pick it up if you guys ever see this in high grade or even low grade. Great issue. I got a whole bunch of Weird War tales, but I only am showing you 2. First of all, this one, because this big old giant skeleton guy is taking airplanes out of the sky. And then issue 24 here, just because it's awesome. It is just awesome. Look at Death beckoning here. Really, really cool. House of Mystery, rights and cover. And another House of Mystery, rights and cover, 217. So I got 2 of these. This one, I am hoping could be like a 9.0 or plus. Got to take a better look at it, but really, really nice. And then last but not least, you saw it, DC Super Spectacular number 4. Guys, this was just sitting in those bins at this same dealer on a Sunday. And like midway through the day on Sunday, it was just sitting there. I was shocked, and I got it. So it's got a little bit going on like right here and along the edge. So I am confident this thing can get a 7. Not as confident it can get an 8. I think there's an outside chance, but we'll see. We'll see. If I got to take a closer look at it. We'll see if it goes to CGC. I've got 4, maybe 5 of these now, and at least 2 are going to go to CGC. We'll see if the other ones do as well. But that's it. That's my haul. Yeah, I spent a boatload of money. I sold some books as well, some things people bought ahead of time, and I met them at the show. You saw the Detective Comics 73. That was a huge sale, and I'm going to miss that one, but we got to move on. Bigger and better things to come here. So that was it. Let me know, did you go to Motor City Comic Con? Did you like it as much as I did? What did you think of my pickups? What did you pick up? We've got a lot coming up. I'm going to Heroes Con in a couple weeks. I'll do a whole bunch of videos on that. Maybe I'll go live at that one. And then we've got some price analysis coming out as well. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, have a great day.